Ray Poulin from the Royal Saskatchewan Museum is joining us now this morning. Good morning, and thank you so much for being here.
Good morning.
And thank you for bringing along some props, some goodies perhaps. Why don't you tell us, Ray, what we have here on the tray?
Sure. Well, one of the research projects that's been going on at the museum for a little while now, and we're starting to ramp it up this year, is trying to find a better mousetrap so we can get a handle on some of our mammals in the province. We think of mammals, we think of big things, maybe like moose or bears. But in reality, the vast majority of the biodiversity in our province, it's mammals, is tiny little guys, shrews and mice and things like that. Normally to go study them, you need a mousetrap. What we've come up with is owls. And so what we have here is owl pellets. And a lot of kids have done this in school, but we're doing it for real, and we're doing it for big time. We've identified tens of thousands of mice that have been caught by owls. And it's kind of neat. The owls eat the mice, and they can't digest the fur or the bone, so they just cough it up.
And that's what the pellet is?
That's what this is. Just a little fur ball. It's just hair and bones.
So now I want to test you. Judging by different pellets, can you tell what owl it is if you haven't seen the owl?
Sometimes. Now, we're kind of hedging our bets a little bit in that we are looking for abandoned farm buildings, because we know that great horned owls are choosing these sites to roost in. And we also know that great horned owls eat just about anything that moves. And this is the variety that I've brought here today. So there are things on the palette like we've got ducks, we've got a crow, we've got a squirrel, we've got a weasel, we've got another owl, and we've got the tiniest things like little tiny shrews that are among the smallest mammals in the world. These great horned owls, if it moves, they will eat it.
Whoa. Now, most of us, we scream and we run when we see mice. What's the idea behind tracking them? Why would you ever want to?
An excellent question. So mice play a really important role in our ecosystem, right? Think of how many things eat mice. So beyond owls, just about anything that's a predator is going to eat mice. So they play an important role in our ecosystem. They play an important role as pests, whether they're eating crops or they're getting into our house or whatever it is that they're doing that way. There are some endangered species that are small mammals, some little mice out there, western harvest mouse or an Ord's kangaroo rat. So we kind of got to protect these, and there's a conservation plan for them. And of course, there's also things like disease that mice bring around, and understanding where mice live, why their populations go up and down, and that sort of thing are the questions that we're interested in.
I'm definitely glad that you are doing the tracking and not myself, Ray. Thank you so much for joining us this morning and for bringing these on. It is quite interesting to take a closer look at what else is living out there with us, hopefully just not in our own home. So thank you so much for joining us. We're going to